It's Kia here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing Foundation Friday on a Saturday. It has been a rough week, so please bear with me as I try to push these videos out to you guys. But today, as you see in the title, we are going to be doing we're going to be reviewing and demoing the Beauty Blender foundation, as well as the Beauty Blender Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer Base, which is this right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the foundation a little bit while my moisturizer, I've already done my eyebrows and moisturizer, so I'm going to let my moisturizer sit in and soak in for a couple of minutes. So while I do that, we're going to go ahead and get into the specs of the foundation and the pore minimizer, and then we're going to get into the routine as I do normally. Well, I haven't done it recently on the channel, but I'm going to do half of my face with a brush, even though it says Beauty Blender, and I'm going to do the other half with the Beauty Blender sponge. With a Beauty Blender sponge. Also, the brush I'm going to be using is the NYX Professional Makeup Foundation brush right here. So let's go ahead and get into the specs of the foundation. So on the Sephora site, I am the shade 4.45 Neutral, which is this color right here. The Beauty Blender comes in 40 different shades. The shade I got, again, is the 4.45 N, which is deep with warm undertones. And I got this foundation. I went and tried out like 3 other shades. However, I like a deeper foundation so that when I highlight, it blends in with my neck and my chest. So what I've been doing lately, or what I've always done, and I kind of veered away from, but now I'm getting back into it because I'm liking the finishing look, is I go in a shade darker, or I go with a different tone and then highlight with the tone that I want, if that makes any sense. If not, you'll see in the video what I mean by that. So with this foundation, it says this is a weightless liquid whip foundation with a multi-dimensional velveteen matte finish that wears for up to 24 hours. Everybody knows a lot of people don't wear foundation for 24 hours. I ain't got nowhere to go. This Saturday I'm going to be running errands, so I'm definitely going to have it on for a couple of hours. So when I come back to you guys tonight, you guys will see what my final thoughts of this foundation is, and then I'll get it up to you guys so you guys can see it on this Saturday. It is full coverage. It does have it says a velveteen matte finish, but it says that it's a matte finish. It's liquid. It's for normal, dry, and combination skin. This foundation is made with hyaluronic acid, which supports natural moisture and helps prep skin for a smooth canvas. It also has white birch extract, which smooth and brightens skin. Let's see what else it says. The bottle at a 45-degree angle and dispense foundation into the reservoir to create a surface for mixing. Alternatively, pump directly onto your sponge or skin. Use a damp beauty blender or your fingertips or brush to apply foundation to the center of the face and work outward. Build and layer for desired coverage, bouncing it on with your beauty blender for a skin mimicking texture. So that's what it says about the foundation. So here is the Leveler, which is a new product that Beauty Blender just came out with. This is the Pore Minimizing Primer. It comes in 2 shades. The color Tan Deep, which is the darker color. It runs for $32. I don't know if I mentioned how much the Beauty Blender foundation runs for, but that runs for $40. But again, this runs for $32. It says on the site that this is a lightweight smoothing primer that helps reduce the appearance of pores, redness, and uneven skin texture. It says the skin smoothing primer contains niacinamide to help blur the appearance of redness, large pores, and uneven texture. High-performance silicones glide over skin and create a humidity-proof barrier to minimize shine and lock makeup for all day and all night wear. So what I'm going to go in and do now is I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, and then I'm going to get into this foundation look. What I don't like about this foundation, so you see I have some in the bottle right here. If you can see, it doesn't really come out the best, which annoys me. It usually takes, see, nothing's coming out. It usually takes me a couple of pumps. But since we already have some, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to spray my brush with some spray. And so I sprayed my brush. We're going to go ahead and go into our Beauty Blender. We're just going to tap some on the brush like so. And we're just going to tap this in. As you can see, the foundation off the bat is darker, but like I said, it blends in with my hands and my neck and my chest, and I feel like once I highlight, it all comes together for me. Now we're going to go in with our Beauty Blender on the other side. I'm going to pump some more foundation out. It got on my wall. Hell no. 1 second. Okay, I got it off. Okay, let's just do it this way. This is like, I might take this back. As you can see, I'm pumping. And still pumping. And nothing is coming out. And it's going to make me so pissed because still pumping. Nothing is coming out. Mind you, I had this issue earlier this week, but I thought it was just me. Okay, I think I hear it coming. Still pumping. Beauty Blender, fix this issue. I should not be pumping this many times to get a squirt or a spout of foundation. You can feel it kind of like getting into the pump. Oh, I'm definitely going to take this back. Oh my God. This is really trying to sabotage my video. Listen. Still pumping. I think this is defective, and we're going to take this back because there's no way to, hold on a second. I don't want to break it, but it feels like you can take it off. I'm like really over here doing surgery, trying to figure out. Okay, 5 minutes later, you can see the foundation squirt out. That is a problem. So I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender and we're going to see how this actually works. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it because I don't really care for Beauty Blender. I just think it's too small, personally. So we're going to tap that in like so. And we're going to go on our face. And we're going to start again in the middle. It does look like my foundation is too dark, but I promise you, keep watching. This is the foundation and the pore minimizer filler, and this is what it looks like. I know you guys think it's crazy. So what I'm going to do is before I finish my face, I'm going to go in with my concealer so you can guys see it blended in all together. But before I do that, as you guys can see, do you see how it goes together? I don't look like I have on blackface. Like, you can't, it doesn't look like, it looks like I have a natural contour with the foundation around my perimeter of my face. But do you see how it like blends in? And this is the key for me and why I go in with a shade darker, or what I've been doing is going with an opposite undertone to bring in that warmth, because they don't make bronzer as my shade, but I heard one is coming out, so I can't wait to get that and bring that to you guys. But anyways, they don't really make bronzer shades for us. They're either too gray, or I don't know, they just don't come, they don't work for me. So this is my foundation. Oh god, this is my foundation routine without my finishing touches. I normally just spray my face like this just to let everything melt together. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I'm going to finish my face. I'm going to come back with my finished look, and then we'll go into the rest of our day. So I'll see you back in a little bit. So I am back. This is my final look. Off the bat, I love this foundation. I love my new routine of going in with a deeper foundation, or a foundation with a more of a redder undertone, and then highlighting and contouring. Well, I didn't contour today. I just highlighted and bronzed today, and I think it came out great. What do you guys think? So yes, I definitely love this foundation. I love the way it goes on. I do not like the whole nozzle thing. I finally got it to work, but as you'll see in the video, it took about a good 5-6 minutes to get it to pump out. Other than that, I love the foundation. I love the color. I love the feel of it. But I want to bring a wear test so that you guys can see how it wears throughout the day. I'm not going to do any touch-ups on my eyes, highlight, face, powder, nothing. And I will come back later on today after we run our couple of errands and show you guys the final look. How do you think it looks so far? I think I'm loving it. What do you guys think? Yes, I think I love this foundation. So if you want to see how, if you want to stay tuned and see how the wear test goes, definitely come back, or definitely stay tuned. Well, you'll probably see it a lot sooner than I would actually do it, but stay tuned and I'll show you guys my wear test and my final thoughts of this foundation. See you guys shortly. Mama is tired, but this makeup look good though. What y'all think? I did the damn thing today and I'm tired. If you can't tell, my eyes are starting to get red. I'm ready to finish up this video so that I can get it out to you guys. I know it's a day late, but it is not $1 short. I look good. I feel like this is like top 2 of my makeup looks. It is, you know, this whole trying to do the time thing on my phone. It is 8:14. I've had this makeup on. I did it during my call this morning. Like 9 o'clock? 8:30, 9 o'clock. I've had it on. So I've had it on for about, dang, that's almost like 12 hours. I didn't think I had it on that long, but okay, I guess I did. Time's a wasting. Your time, young man. I have not touched up anything. I haven't even touched up my lips. And I just feel like this is how I like my skin to look at the end of the day. This does not bother me. The oil does not bother me at all. I feel like I have just enough shine to give me that dew. You know what I mean? That little glow, like, ow. Y'all see that? Ow. Ow. Yeah, I really like that. I love the foundation. I even like the eye look. I feel like, honestly, running my errands, I thought I was doing too much because I don't really wear color shadow out like that. So that took me out of my comfort zone. But this face though, this face was right in my alley. Like, if I just took off the eyeshadow and wore this face, I would have been perfectly fine. But I really like it. I think that nothing broke up, not even around my nose. I did go in for my matte primer around my nose area just to hold off the oils a little bit more than they did. I still like the way it looks. What I will say is that as much as I love the foundation, I do not like the pore minimizer as much. Again, I still have a beauty supply store pore minimizer that I will stand by, that is tinted. It's not as tinted, but it is tinted, that I think still holds up. However, I don't have a lot of pores. You can't really see them. I can see them a little bit around this area, but it's not like some other foundations or some other pore minimizers. Other than that, I love this look. You definitely should give this foundation a try. I think they need to work on their spout or give some tips and tricks on how to get our foundation out. I don't have time to be sitting here waiting 5-10 minutes to get foundation to come out of a bottle when I have plenty of foundation bottles over here that I can just dump it out or pump it out with no issue. I like the innovation of, here, let me show you. I like the innovation of it. I like that I can I have something to put my foundation on versus using a CD, and I think it's on my sink because I was washing my brushes. So normally I put my foundation either on the back of my hand, which I really hate doing now because I feel like, because I have to stop and go so much with the toddler and I'm doing things in the morning or getting ready, I end up having foundation everywhere, and I just don't want that all over my house. But, so I use an old CD, I use the back part of an old CD and I put my foundation on. I do like the innovation of having a little palette on my foundation to put it on. However, they need to work on the spout. Oh, and also on this side there is a button to lock it. So you can lock it right here so that you cannot push down on it, or so a kid gets it and doesn't know to push down on it. I think that is great. I would love to see that, something like that with other foundations, but they need to work on the pump because that was the issue. I don't even want to touch it up with a sponge. I don't want to spray it to give me any dew. I just think that this looks good. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Have you guys tried the Beauty Blender foundation? Have you tried the pore minimizer? Oh, okay, it's called the Leveler. It's a pore minimizer, same thing, whatever, just a darker shade. But if you guys have tried it, did you guys like it? Did you not like it? What didn't you like about it? I am an oily girl. I have oily combination skin. I do get kind of dry right up in here and under my eyes, but my T-zone is where I normally get really, really oily. I normally just get oily around my nose, forehead, and chin, which is, I love it. I feel like, bring on the oils. This girl gonna stay good even longer. But yeah, the older I get, the more I feel like I'm embracing it. I'm embracing my skin. I'm embracing what God has given me, and it's doing my body good. I don't get no complaints. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on the Beauty Blender foundation, and what shade are you? Do you normally go darker with your foundation, or do you normally get your skin tone? As I watch videos, I feel like it varies depending on the person. I just choose to go darker, and as you see, there is no big difference if I would have went with my shade or going darker, because I feel like it still looks like my skin. It still blends into the neck still blends into the chest still blends into the hands, and we all want good color. Try it. Go to Sephora, get a sample. Don't be like me. Don't be like me and be buying foundation. See, I don't like samples, but I like samples. That's weird. Like, if I want something, I'll buy what I want. And normally what I do when I buy the foundation, just to give y'all a little tea, I buy my foundation, but I do get samples of the shade before it and the shade after it, just to make sure the shade that I bought is my shade. And if not, I go exchange it for either of the two shades that I got a sample for. And some of the higher end products I do get samples of, but because I am a foundation lover, I buy foundation. And I ain't got no shame in my game to take that joint back. You can have it. Don't want it, take it back. Give me my money. But anyway, this one will be going in the stash because I will be wearing it 2019. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, chat with me down below. I'm trying to get better at updating my description and chatting with everyone. I have a hectic schedule at work, so trying to balance and juggle all of this, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't. But I'm enjoying it so much, so I gotta go, and I'll see you on, I think I'll have a video up before Monday. I'll have another video up before Monday, and I'll see you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll throw spurts of other videos in there. Talk to you guys later. Bye.